Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we're going to take a look at my build for the current Battle Royale that's going on in DB Legends. So this is the Super Saiyan Lineage Evil Battle Royale, obviously designed for you to use the latest Super Saiyan Goku. So they just basically made it so that you can include him on the team. But yeah, basically this is Super Saiyan Lineage of Evil. For those of you who don't know how Battle Royale works, you get 2 tickets per day over the course of the event, and you can only fight in certain set periods that are displayed. There are some modifiers that they apply to combat, although nothing too crazy. And yeah, basically a pretty straightforward system. Honestly speaking, really not that big an issue. For me, I find Lineage Evil and Super Saiyan to be decent categories right now, and yeah, honestly speaking, I think you can make a team from either of them. There are some missions for Battle Royale, of course, and also if you win, as you all know, your ranking goes up by 500 points. If you lose, it goes down by 500 points, and in theory, you should face better opponents or worse opponents. For every victory you get a Battle Royale medal, and you can exchange all of these for some Chrono crystals, multi-Z power, and some PvP messages or lines. And if you do really well, you'll get a unique title. So there is some cool stuff with it. Obviously it depends on how into the Battle Royale basically, and how good your team is. If you don't have a good team, you're probably not going to be into the Battle Royale, so it's okay. I'm showing you my units right now and the equipment that I'm using on them. Originally, I was going to use the green golden Frieza, but I can't choose between him or the purple Mecha Frieza. So I ended up deciding to just run the purple Mecha Frieza. He feels a little bit better, but yeah, could be wrong. Doesn't really matter too much from my perspective. So yeah, pretty straightforward stuff. Obviously, let me know what your team builds are. We'll be super interested to see what everyone's running. I know a lot of people are running Lineage Evil and then just kind of slapping on the Super Saiyan Goku and the Goku and Frieza, which is fine. So yeah, obviously outside of that, I think that's basically it. I don't really show too much of the gameplay because I suck at PvP. But yeah, managed to get the win here, which is pretty good. But outside of that, honestly speaking, it's just going to depend on who you face. Realistically, especially with the way matchmaking is right now, knowing what kind of enemies you're going to face is a bit of a mixed bag. And so it's actually really difficult to say, that you're going to essentially have a good fight, a bad one. It's a bit all over the place, for me at least. But yeah, basically, for me, overall, super solid. And I think at the end of the day, this team was okay. The third unit I'm still kind of indecisive on. Golden Frieza feels a bit outdated. Mecha Frieza did alright, especially with health recovery. So yeah, I think in general it was looking pretty good, at least from my side. But yeah, it's going to depend on what units you have. I think the big highlight units you'll see are probably Goku, Frieza, and yeah, just some really good stuff. So yeah, that's basically it. Honestly, not too much for me to really say. Gonna finish things off with the Rising Rush here, which, depending on who you ask, is not the correct way to go about it in PvP, but hey, it is what it is. And yeah, basically managed to get ourselves a win, which I think is one of the few times I've managed to win on the Battle Royale video, so that's pretty cool. But let me know what team build you guys are running. I'd love to see it because I think it'd be really cool. Or let other people know what team you're running, because I think that's great. And yeah, obviously right now I think Legends is in its post-Annie kind of period. So yeah, I think it's just kind of mellowing and doing its thing, and then we'll have to take it from there. But honestly speaking, pretty straightforward. See you next time. Bye.